Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. You're watching Vail Daily Live. It is August 27th. I'm your host here in the studio, Ashley LaFleur, and we have Tricia Swenson out in the field today. She is going to be working. We have quite the show in store for you. We're going to be so busy. Okay, so first of all, we've got our girl Hillary Magner from Squash Blossom in Vail. So if you want to look great for all of your weekend activities, she's going to help deck you out. We also have sports psychologist Dr. Haley Perlis on the show. Food and science writer Eugenia Bone will be joining us, Chris Bivona with Ski Town All Stars, and Natasha Alford with All Things Eyepieces. So we are going to be incredibly busy. But of course, we want to hear from you throughout the show. So please make sure to join us. If you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, you can hit us up on the comment section and chat with us live. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you're up to. If you have any questions for some of these great interviews, so make sure to join in. Really, I honestly I love it so much when we get to hear from you and that you're part of this show. That's probably one of the best parts about it. And also subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss out on any of the action. You can follow us on VailDaily.com, VailDailyLive.com. Amazon Fire, Roku, Apple TV. We are everywhere. So, first of all, speaking of being everywhere, Trisha is live in Vail this morning, and our intrepid camera person Blake out there with her. So, Trisha, looking gorgeous. So, where are you starting off your morning?
Well, actually, in just the last 60 seconds, we've moved around about 3 times because we had this great shot set up kind of by Fuzzy Weeks, the candy store, and then the garbage truck moved on in. And then there's a couple other delivery. Here, just pan over here, Blake, and you can just kind of see
Oh
there's
yeah.
a lot of activity happening this morning, even more in front of Gorsuch and Patagonia. So I hope you can hear me, but we're trying to find good signal and good audio. But I think we found it right here in front of the flowers of Pepe's deck. Just a gorgeous morning, Ashley. We're seeing just a few high clouds, but really nothing to mention as far as that smoke. And, we had a little rain yesterday, and then I don't know what it was like down in Eagle, but the lightning show up here, the
Oh,
thunder. Like I was driving home from the Eagle Valley Land Trust. They did a wonderful farm to fork dinner, and my car was almost shaking from the thunder. And then the lightning just lit up. I could see the green meadows, I could see the trees. It was crazy. I don't know where it was, once again, where you were, but it was pretty awesome. It was an awesome
yeah.
show.
I was in my house and I could see it coming through the closed blinds, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then, of course, the dogs came like running out. They got kind of freaked out. So yeah, it was a substantial show. But let's give them this full weather rundown, Trisha. Betteridge, they're so
Yes.
amazing, right? Like so beautiful with that gorgeous jewelry and those fine watches and the exceptional customer service since the 1800s. But it looks like it's gonna be just about as beautiful as some of the jewelry in Betteridge today, yeah?
Yes, you know what? We're going to see just pretty much great weather. Hardly a chance of showers throughout today, tonight, the next couple of days. Our temperatures remain pretty cool. A little bit of 70s, upper 70s, 80s, depending on where you're at. So it should be a nice weekend for all the different things that are planned. And we've got a lot of things going on this weekend, especially outdoor activities. So good news for all those event planners that hope for weekends like this, and we're gonna find it. And actually, I got to show you this cute little bag that we got for participating in for surviving the Vail Pass Bike Pass tours. This was really fun. This was with the folks from Charter Sports. We went to their Lionshead location in the Lion Square Lodge, and Jameis was our great guide. He brought us to the top of Vail Pass, and we just had so much fun. We did get a little rained out by the time we hit Pitkin Creek condos at that part of Eastvale, right near the Eastvale exit. So Robbie luckily picked us up and everything.
I
All
see
right,
that. I
Ash.
see that truck. All
I
right,
know,
we're
I
gonna get
know.
oh, it's like a standoff between you 2 and this garbage truck. I think you're gonna lose. So, all right, I know you gotta, like,
Surrender.
scoot over
We
a little bit.
surrender
That
to
bag is
it.
so cute, and I'm so jealous I didn't get to go on that ride with you yesterday, but it looked like it. Oh man, that ride is so fun. I've done it solo before, but I've never done it like with a whole group on this side of the pass. But what a cool thing to do with your entire family. And actually, John Bonner is just saying good morning from North Carolina this morning. I'm wondering, John, I don't have you ever done anything like, "Oh, look at you. Look at how cute you are." Is that Meredith and her little Oh, come on. You guys, that looks like so much fun. That is awesome. So
Oh,
did you got the bikes from them?
yes. Oh, yeah. So we rented everything. So you've got these wonderful cruiser bikes.
Look at
I'm
you
usually doing that
one-handed.
in a road, a road bike. The seat is not as comfortable as these cruiser bikes. So they give you the bike. There's a little kind of a fanny pack in front of it where you can put your phone, you can put your water. I mean, they have water bottles too, but you can put your car keys, everything right in there. They haul the trailer up. They can fit 16 bikes, 22 bikes, even if they need to squeeze. They've got a big passenger van. They bring you up to the top of Vail Pass, which is about 10,600 feet. So you're a little bit above like where Eagle's Nest is. Not quite as
Oh,
high as PHQ, but that's kind of where you're at. And then you go down, and then you can get picked up wherever you want. You can get picked up in Eastvale, like we did, because it was like pouring rain. Otherwise, we were going to go all the way back through town and go back to Lion's Head, drop off the bikes, and then we all went to El Sabor. And so we had
you guys are
awesome Mexican.
such punks. You did
Well,
all I had to work? Come on. That's not
I know,
nice.
actually, never say no. Next time, you just pretend that you've got a doctor appointment and you get out of work and you come with us, okay?
I'm gonna have you
And then
write that note for me.
you get one of these bags, and look at that. They have like the elk in Vail Village. They've got a Sasquatch. They've got a guy that's like all like, "Hey, yay, I did it!" So
Oh,
really, really cute little bags. Super
oh
nice.
man.
Thank you so
Those
much to Scott and Jameis and Robbie, the whole crew. They were so nice. Charter
Oh,
Sports
looks
did do a
like
great job.
seriously, I'm so incredibly jealous. And actually, oh, Peggy Collins Schmidt, she's saying hi this morning from Indiana. She's gonna be here tomorrow. Oh, Peggy, well, shoot, maybe do a Vail Pass bike ride. That looks awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
watch out for those Sasquatches though,
yeah,
because
totally, totally. All right, Ashley, it's getting
it's
a
time for
little
you to
loud over
run.
here. I think we
Okay.
should go, and we're gonna go find Hillary.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, you go find Hillary. All right, get those running shoes on. Good luck, Blake, with keeping up with Tricia. That's a really hard thing to do. And also, good morning to John from North Carolina. So glad you guys are joining us, and thank you for chiming in on that chat. It really just makes my day. And all right, we are going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we have your headlines and some fun things to talk about in the paper this morning, which I'm really excited to share with you. So stay with us. We've got a big announcement about the winter season. So come right on back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Okay, welcome back. It's your Friday edition. Get fueled up with Vail Mountain coffee and tea for your weekend adventures. They have their two locations, the roastery in Minturn, and then their location right there in Beaver Creek. They have delicious coffee. They have breakfast empanadas. They have smoothies. They also have a lot of loose leaf tea offerings as well. So, great way to warm up and get ready for the winter season. We're going to get to that in just a second. But first of all, I know Em and I both just like had a little mini celebration moment. Okay, so on the front page of the Vail Daily this morning, first of all, this photo is just stunning. And I feel like it's so indicative of August and the way that we have all the grasses that kind of dry out on the mountain in preparation for the snow. And so, first of all, you'll see that gondola cruising up, and it is talking about some opening dates for the winter, but we're going to get to that in just a second. The biggest headline is talking about a life worth living. So this is a series that's going to be part of the paper, and this is just part one about how survivors, law enforcement officials, clinicians, educators, and nonprofits are working together to bring light to suicide. So obviously a very serious topic, and that's going to be all on page A2 in the paper today. So you can learn more and just kind of get all the details on what that collaboration looks like, and also a look at the longevity project. So then to move on to something that certainly is a passion and something that we enjoy so much, November 12th is Vail's earliest opening day in ages. Emma just gave it a standing ovation behind the camera. And so yep, there she is. Yeah. she's pumped. And so that's going to be it could be a record for the 2021-22 start date for Vail Mountain to open. And then Beaver Creek will be opening on November 24th. That's the day before Thanksgiving. And that's also my birthday. So thank you, Beaver Creek, for opening on my birthday this year. Really, really excited to see that early opening day. Okay. And then flipping on through, probably the best part of any paper on Friday, in my opinion, is when we get to Tricia's picks. So she does this whole rundown of weekend picks. So she works really hard to pick out something that will really work for anybody, right? So you have something for the families, you have something for the singles, you have something that's just live music, you need something creative. But she does such a good job of really bringing this all together and making sure that you have just the best of the best when it comes to planning your weekend. So Peggy, when you get here, check out Tricia's picks so you know exactly what to take advantage of so you don't miss out on anything. And then also, oh, John, you saw the opening dates. Oh, John's excited too. I'm so incredibly excited about this. So let us know how you're feeling about the upcoming season. But man, I cannot wait to get out on my snowboard again. And Emma and I are both like 100% team fall right here. Like, obviously. Yeah, we are. Okay. So should we talk about the weather really quickly before we go out to Tricia? Okay. So, Emma, you know this because you live here and you're around this weather every day, but we have sunshine in the forecast basically not only today but all the way through the weekend into Tuesday. And so currently it feels like it's in the upper 40s out there, and then we're gonna be seeing those highs reaching into the 70s. If you're going to be in Vail and Edwards and Avon's gonna be a little bit warmer in the upper 70s, and then in Eagle we'll be seeing those highs once again in the mid 80s for today. So again, just absolutely beautiful. And like Tricia was saying earlier, we're not even looking at any of that haze that's in the valley today. So really nice and clear and beautiful, gorgeous time to head over to Avon, to Nottingham Lake, to maybe enjoy the beach. But look at this sunshine Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe partly cloudy on Tuesday. But can I just tell you, fall lovers out there, I did take a little peek at a little more of an extended forecast, and it looks like maybe like next Thursday, next Friday, we're going to see those temperatures dropping again. Yes, we are. So pumped about that. But clearly, we got some sunshine to get to first. So thank you so much to Avon, the heart of the valley, for a look at this local weather forecast. Okay, now if you want to look great, once you've reviewed Tricia's weekend picks, if you want to look great while you're out there enjoying them, the place you want to go to make sure you are just sparkling while you're doing whatever it is that you have planned for this weekend is you want to go over to Squash Blossom and you want to see come on, you two. Oh my gosh. Seriously.
Okay,
It is.
so Ashley, this is how this all came down. So last Friday, Hillary and I were talking about what should we talk about next week, and I'm like, well, and we kind of thought about some different themes for the next upcoming weekends, and we thought cocktail rings. But in order to properly have your cocktail ring on, you need a cocktail in your hand. Cheers, my dear. All right, so okay,
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Hillary joins us from Squash Blossom, and look at these. I mean, these are just amazing, super fun rings. She's got all different designers. So, Hillary, kind of walk us through. Let's start with Alex over
Okay.
here.
So Alex Sepkus is kind of known for his one-of-a-kind rings. So we just got a new batch in yesterday Isn't that beautiful? That's
Yes.
garnet, which is the birthstone of January.
Okay.
That is an aquamarine,
Wow.
a yellow sapphire, and then a green tourmaline. But we have a cool video on Alex Sepkus. He actually hand carves in each one of his pieces before he casts it.
Really?
Yeah, all made in New York. Super cool artistic
Oh, yeah.
designer that we carry.
When you can see these up close and in person, it's very, very impressive. Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. Love it.
Okay, over here we'll take you to Suna. This is a Paraíba, which has been very popular this last year. These are all mined in Brazil, all handmade in New York.
Okay.
This is a rubellite.
Wow, that's
Isn't that
so pretty. Oh my gosh. If you had a matching dress.
Right. Okay. This is a new designer. This is Aranashi. He actually designs for the royal family in India. He makes things in LA, in Switzerland, and then in India. So these are kind of fun. They kind of move too.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at
This
that.
little spins around.
Yeah.
So when you slide it on your finger, it has this little movement to it. So, oh, that's cool.
This is a rose cut diamond.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's fun. And then over here, and what we're kind of wearing is June Han. She's from South Korea. Her pieces are just amazing. They're all one of a kind. Like, look at the gemstones that she uses. Look at that aquamarine. I
Yes.
mean, who doesn't need that one,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Yes.
wow.
Love it.
And then what else? This is Melissa Kay. She's been super popular. She's doing all this enamel work. Isn't that
wow.
fun?
Yeah.
And all different colors too.
What a conversation
Just a
piece
great
that would be
piece.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, our classic Todd Reed that we've had here for a long time, all handmade here in Colorado.
Yes, Todd Reed out of Boulder. Okay,
Out of
and
Boulder.
then then
Oh,
the
look
one
at
that
this
you
guy.
have. Oh, okay, look at this one, Ashley.
This is a new designer we just started carrying. It's called Single Stone. He goes around the world finding European or unique cut diamonds and then resets them in rings and necklaces.
Okay.
Earrings.
All right. So
Yeah.
cocktail rings to go with the cocktails. If you have any fun parties coming up, these are such great conversation pieces, really decorative. I love it. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thanks, guys.
Fun theme. Wait till next week. We've got another theme coming up then.
Okay, just continue to make me jealous. Seriously, like you got that gorgeous. I want that Paraíba ring, but then the June. I can't make up my mind. They're all beautiful. Thank you so much, Hillary and Tricia. Okay, stop it. Now you're just being mean. Now, okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna grab my coffee and not have my rings on by myself in the studio. All right, just making us jealous one day at a time over at Squash Blossom. Head over there for an incredible experience, then obviously to get decked out for any occasion. But thank you, ladies. Honestly, just making me so jealous. It looks like so much fun and how stunning. Oh man. All right. Well, listen, we need to take a quick break, and then coming up, we are going to be talking about, of course, some more weather. We also have a doctor joining us on the show, and then we're going to be talking about some great events that are happening throughout the weekend, specifically if you happen to enjoy mushrooms. So stay with us.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
River Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
All right, welcome back to your Friday edition of Vail Daily Live. So much going on this weekend. And, this weekend, especially because we're going to be seeing that sunshine all day long, we're going to be looking at just the perfect weather to hike, to bike, maybe to get out and do some fly fishing. And especially early in the morning, because we've been seeing those nice cool temperatures. It was about 48 when I left Eagle this morning. And if you want to get out and do some fly fishing, you definitely want to go with a guide, because there's a lot that's been going on with our rivers, and like there's been some voluntary closures. They've been releasing water on some rivers and not on others. And so, the water flows. You want to pay attention to that and make sure that you're being respectful of certain areas. And you want to, again, you just want to go with a guide. You want to go with somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. And that's what you're gonna find at Fly Fishing Outfitters. They've been in business since 1992. They're locally owned and operated. They're right next to Agave and Avon. And, they kind of give us an update on what's going on. And so with Glenwood Canyon being open, great news, because that means they're back fly fishing on the Roaring Fork and the Frying Pan River, but then they also do the Eagle River, the Colorado. And so, they do float trips. They also do wade trips, and, kind of everything in between. And they can also get you all set up with your gear at their retail store. I saw, Tricia over there. They've got some cool new boots that they have that Michelin is doing, the sole of these boots, but super lightweight. It's amazing the technology that is built into some of these clothes, and they have it all covered, right? And then they also kind of give us a little update on what's going on when it comes to what the fish are biting on. So let's say you want to go to the Eagle River today. Subsurface flies that are working are the purple haze, the bar emerger, juju beatus, fly formerly, RS2s, and any small non-flashy nymphs are what are working. Also, San Juan worms are going to work anytime after it rains too. So maybe after last night was seeing that rain and that lightning, that might be a good option for this morning. But please feel free to give the shop a call and actually, chat with them the morning that maybe you're interested in going, or if you need to get, bolster your fly box. But they're gonna have all the details, and they have all the up to the minute information. So you can call them at 970-845-8090 or log on to flyfishingoutfitters.net. But make sure to hit those guys up. Now, let's talk about what's going on with that weather. If you're going to be out and doing some fly fishing today, it's going to be sunny all day long. That's really what we're expecting to see. And also who has some great fly fishing is the outlets at Silverthorne. The way that they built the outlets, it's over some gold medal fishing waters over there in Silverthorne, which is pretty cool. So they're right at exit 205. Very similar weather to Vail, just because the elevations are similar. So highs are going to be reaching into the 70s over in Silverthorne, 70s in Vail, sunshine all day long, and just maybe a little bit of a light wind around 6 miles an hour right now. So just a little bit of a breeze out there. And then overnight lows dropping into the 40s and the 50s, and our sunset now happening at 7:45 p.m. So still plenty of time to just squeeze in all of those great activities. And a big thank you to the outlets at Silverthorne for this weather, and of course for their elevated savings. Now, if you are going to be, let's say, I don't know, around the Eagle and Gypsum area this weekend, you want to be part of the Eagle Mushroom and Wild Food Festival. This is the 11th year that they're doing this, and they have festival venues that are kind of all spread out through Eagle Ranch, including Seven Hermits, the Assembly, the Capitol Theater, Zealous School, Color Coffee Roasters, and Nap Harvest. So it's all going to be kind of concentrated right there in Eagle Ranch. And they have things that are spread out all the way from this evening to Sunday. So there's going to be a meet and greet followed by a natural wine tasting tonight. And then Saturday morning, they'll have some educational presentations at the Capitol Theater. There's also going to be some cooking classes. There's going to be a 4-course culinary experience with the Assembly featuring wild mushrooms. So it's going to be a really exciting weekend over there in Eagle. And then even like Bonfire Brewing, in concert with Seven Hermits, is preparing a special beer, which will be available. And then also Mountain Kombucha is preparing a special kombucha brew to introduce to the community. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be happening this weekend. And coming up here shortly, we are going to be chatting with one of the speakers, which I'm very excited to do. But right now, we are going to send things back out to my girl Tricia, and she has Haley. She's a sports psychologist on the show with us this morning. Good morning. Look at you,
Hi
Tricia,
guys.
hustling, always
All right.
hustling.
Okay, so we've got back to school going on. A lot of the Eagle County kids went back almost a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Other schools around the nation are going back. So Dr. Haley Perlis not only helps athletes perform at their best, but she can also help families if the kids are experiencing a little bit of anxiety right now. Especially, going back to school is always kind of this anxious feeling. What's it going to be like, especially after COVID and 18, 19 months of this? What are you hearing? What are some of the things that people are calling you about right now?
Anxiety. And it doesn't matter whether anxiety is for the COVID or for back to school. Anxiety is the same feeling, whatever you're doing. So the answer is the same. The only way to conquer fear and anxiety is to really focus on gaining confidence and a sense of control. So I know it's hard to do,
Wow.
but if we can help our kids go to school feeling they're confident in their behaviors, hygiene and following the rules, and if they feel like they have a sense of control over that too, then that's going to help them focus on, again, what they can do. So if we can focus on the confidence and control and less about the fear of COVID, then that will help them bring in that.
But that confidence building piece, that thing, I always wonder, are people born with it? Can it be taught? What can we do to really, instill that?
Behaviors.
Okay.
Behaviors. So what do our kids need to do? Wash our hands, wear a mask, follow the rules. Like, those are behaviors that they know that they can do.
Okay.
So if we focus on those things, and then they feel a sense of control as well.
Okay, also, yeah, you know what? Because there are so many different things, and especially at different ages, there's so many different pressures, especially for middle school and everything too, high school as well. What are some of the pushback that you might get from some of the kids if you tell them confidence? And
I don't know that I'm going to use the word confidence, but really just engage in again, those behaviors. What do you have control over? What is within your ability to go to school and feel as safe as you possibly can? Focus on that and less on the fear.
Yeah, and you have, of course, a sports and sports psychology background. So how could we kind of fall back on some of the things we learn in sports to help with this? And a lot of kids have participated maybe in some type of sport or group activity that they could, draw from.
Yeah, no, I love that, because I use sport as an analogy, and COVID is the ultimate opponent or obstacle in the course. So what do we do to beat our opponent? We learn everything we can about it. And I know there's a lot still to learn and a lot of unknowns, but we have to watch game tape. We understand strengths and weaknesses, and then we look at our strengths and weaknesses and how can we tackle our opponent. Offensive play.
Yeah, and I think also if you're having this conversation with your kids or your kids are coming to you with this, just the fact that you're talking about it, you're having the conversation, you're opening it up, can do wonders too.
And then talk about school.
Bottling it up.
Talk about school, what they're learning at school, their greatest friends. Like, let's not just focus on COVID. Let's talk about school.
Yes, because it's all about learning. All right, okay. All right, Haley, if people want to find out more, what's the best resource for you?
Just my website, www.drhaleyperlis.com.
Okay. All right. We got to let her go. She's going up on a hike. I'm heading this way to head down to eyepieces and everything. But yeah, so thank you so much. And just a great resource in our valley to talk, whether it's with your kids or to achieve your best, whether it's your sports best or business best. Dr. Haley Perlis can help you out. Life's best. Okay. Thank you so much. We'll take it back to you guys in the studio.
Yes, thank you so much, ladies. That was awesome. Thank you, Dr. Haley, and thank you, Tricia. And we are going to take another quick break here on Vail Daily Live. And then when we come back, we are going to be kind of diving deeply into this weekend's the Wild Food and Mushroom Festival that's taking place in Eagle. We have one of the speakers. We're going to get a little sneak peek behind the scenes and kind of just find out a little bit more about this fascinating world that will be opened up to us in Eagle this weekend. So stay with us. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With two of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
National Just Because Day? Who comes up with this stuff? Honestly, like what? What? Oh, all right, cool. Well, happy National Just Because Day to you. That's super weird. Okay. So let's get into something else that is kind of weird, but kind of fun and very fascinating. So this weekend we have the Eagle Mushroom and Wild Food Festival that's taking place. And I was just taking a look at the website, eaglemushroomfest.com, and a lot of these events are sold out. Now, tonight, the meet and greet, there's a free event that's taking place at 6:30. That is free, that's open. And then tomorrow, the class presentations that will be taking place from 8:30 to noon. There are still tickets available for these. So this is going to be really fascinating. And then also on top of that, the cocktails with the speakers tomorrow night from 4:30 to 6. There's 18 remaining spots for that. So speaking of those speakers, we happen to have one of them here with us this morning. She's joining us live. We have Eugenia Bone. Good morning, Eugenia. So, listen, I was looking at your bio. My goodness. So, your work has appeared in the New York Times, Gourmet Food and Wine, BBC Science, the Wall Street Journal. You've been involved with Michelle Obama. You've co authored 8 books on food and biology. And we were just talking before the show. You just put the finishing touches on one last night.
Yes, I did. And good morning.
Good
I'm a little
morning.
tired because I was celebrating last night.
as as you should. So tell us about what you're putting the finishing touches on and how that ties into your talk that's going to be taking place tomorrow.
Well, the story of putting together this book is what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to present tomorrow. So I'm going to try to be brief, but I was in a film that's currently on Netflix called Fantastic Fungi. The director is Louis Schwartzberg, and it's a wonderful documentary about fungi and mushrooms. And last year, about July last year, he contacted me and he said, I really want to do a Fantastic Fungi cookbook, and I want you to help me do that, or I want you to do it. And I was like kind of hesitant because there's a lot of wonderful forager chef mushroom cookbooks out there. And I thought, I write cookbooks, but why another Eugenia Bone? Why me? So, but then I thought about it, and Louis had built the audience for his film in a very special way. He didn't just sell the film outright. He went from small theater to small theater, introducing the film personally and really creating a kind of community, an audience that was connected to each other. And for Louis, the notion of mycelium, which is which is the sort of vegetative body of fungi, and that connects trees and other plants in an ecosystem, he saw that as a metaphor for how we all do better when we're connected to each other, and when we function as a community. And so that was the seed for an idea to create a mushroom community cookbook that would tap into the mushroom cookery of people all over the country. So we created this book with over 50 authors of recipes of home cooking, like stuff people actually make for dinner, not recipes that have been developed by a recipe developer, but real home cooking for mushrooms, wild mushrooms, cultivated mushrooms of ethnicities from all over the USA and beyond, Canada, UK, and so on. Wow. So it's coming out. We're really excited.
That's huge. And then obviously, putting the finishing touches on it last night. This is really exciting. So it's gonna be coming out in November. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I also just curious, where did your curiosity and where did your passion for mushrooms and fungi start in the first place?
From the food, just from plain old gluttony, really. I am a longtime food writer. I've written numerous cookbooks, and I always loved wild foods. I've been a wild food hunter my whole life, and I love hunting mushrooms. But in order to find wild mushrooms, you have to know a little bit about why they live, where they live, and why they live there. And so, from wanting to collect wild mushrooms, which I first got into here in Colorado, because we have fantastic bolete mushrooms and chanterelles growing in our mountains. So I started to I fell down the wormhole of mycology, which is the study of fungi and mushrooms, uh, because I needed to know a little science in order to be a better mushroom hunter. So ultimately, I'm what they call a pot hunter. I hunt mushrooms for culinary purposes, whereas lots of other people in the community will hunt mushrooms for purely scientific purposes. They want to learn about the organism and the ecology they live in, and so on.
I listen, I could just talk to you all day. I could listen to you all of this, but if people want to come and actually hear a little bit about this cookbook, they want to meet you in person tomorrow, this is the place to do it in Eagle, right?
Yes, except I won't be in person because I can't get over the pass.
Oh
But
no, not
I
in
will
person.
be doing Zoom, and I'll be on for a really, for as long as it takes, and we'll answer questions. But I'll talk about the making of this cookbook. So there's a lot of, if anybody in the audience has ever been interested in making a cookbook, they're going to learn how to do it tomorrow if they come to this presentation. But beyond that, we look deeply into the different ways to cook different mushrooms, how different mushrooms are from plants when you get them in the kitchen. So I'll talk about that kind of stuff, answer questions about cooking mushrooms and foraging, and there'll be lots and lots of good information about hunting mushrooms, preparing mushrooms for the kitchen, and mushrooms in ecology at this conference, I'm sure.
Ah, it's fascinating. Okay, so of course we're running out of time here. So eaglemushroomfest.com is where you can get those tickets. And Eugenia, one last question before I let you go. What's your favorite mushroom to eat right now?
Well, right now, this summer we have had a boom season of Boletus rubriceps, which is in the porcini group. This is a delicious mushroom. Um, we don't always have as it's not always as fruitful as it's been this year, but I am gorging on them while they last. Like a bear that eats all the berries when they're in. We're eating all those Boletus rubriceps while they're up.
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, listen, I can't wait to learn more. And again, you can learn more by getting those tickets at eaglemushroomfest.com. Eugenia, thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning. And congratulations on getting those finishing touches out on your latest cookbook. So
Thank
again, make sure to join the Eagle Mushroom and Wild Food Festival this weekend. Thank you so much to
you. My
Eugenia.
pleasure.
Really appreciate it. It's so nice to have our guests join us so early in the morning, especially after such a big, momentous occasion to be able to finish a project like that. That's so exciting. So again, eaglemushroomfest.com is where you get those tickets. And there's just a few things left when it comes to what's available. So, and one of those things would be to actually enjoy the speakers tomorrow at the Capitol Theater. That's from 8:30 until noon. And then there are still a few tickets available for the cocktails with the speakers tomorrow from 4:30 to 6, and then the festival celebration that's taking place on Sunday. So that's what's going on there. Okay. Now, speaking of celebrating, somebody that knows how to do that really, really well and like with style, not only my girl Tricia, but Chris Bavona. Okay, this guy. Of course, these two have found each other in Vail this morning. Looking good, you two. Looking good.
All right, Ashley, thank you. Yeah, you know what? We've been wanting to get Chris on for quite some time. He's got some big news with Ski Town All Stars, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But we want you to tune in tonight because CBS is going to be showcasing one of his videos. Chris has so many different videos over his Instagram platforms and different various social media, but his dog Kona is the cutest thing. I thought you were going to bring the dog today.
Oh, you should have said something. I would have brought her. We could have held her.
I know.
Yesterday was National Dog Day.
Yes. She's so cute. What kind of dog is she?
So she's a golden doodle with some cocker spaniels. So she's like a three-way mix there.
Yeah, just a beautiful pup. But he captured a cool video when he was dog sitting for his mom. So tell us about this story and where we're gonna find it tonight on CBS.
So my mom's dog's name is Indigo, and she's a puppy, obviously, by her antics. So whenever my dog goes to eat her food, she just attacks the food bowl. So my mom has this little crate. And we figured out that once we put her in the crate, she's able to actually jump up and move the crate across the floor. So I just randomly, one of the days I was dog sitting her, I took this video, and Koa is just kind of eating her food and could care less about Indigo. And
Minding her own business.
Minding her own business, and Indigo is just hopping across the floor, and she can kind of do it on command now, which is kind of like messed up, but.
Yeah, she moves this whole like playpen thing. It's not like a little tiny crate. Like she moves this whole thing that's about the size of a baby's playpen, and it's so interesting.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, and the video has gone totally viral many times over on so many accounts, and then they contacted me to use the video. So
okay,
it was why not?
Yeah.
Right?
So 9 p.m. we've got Cedric the Entertainer that's kind of leading this, and and it's kind of a spinoff of America's Funniest Videos. So this is kind of the hashtag. I'm sure there's so many home videos.
Yeah. There's home videos, and they get found so easily with social media now too. So I think there's lots of amazing content out there.
Yeah, because you were saying that this video has been shared
hundreds. I mean, it's some of the accounts that have used it. They have like 100 million views on some of these shares. Yeah, so it's been pretty wild.
Yeah, and then you get the call, and they're like, "Hey, can we put this on?" And you're like, "Okay." And he's no stranger to being on these shows. Of course, Chris and his amazing antics. He was on America's Funniest Home Videos when you were a kid.
Yeah. Well, I was probably 20 or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it was like I was up in steamboats sledding on disc sleds with a bunch of buddies wearing stupid outfits, and kind of went backwards into a tree well. It was on America's Funniest Home Videos probably 15 years ago. I don't know. So.
Okay. Well, speaking of outfits, are we bringing back the microwaves of Vail? And how about the Misty and Wendy characters?
Yeah. They did a little summer shtick in the river. And then, we've got some longboarding planned for it as well. Right along our new shop, there's new asphalt, so it's super smooth for longboarding. So we're gonna do some silly videos, and then they're for sure gonna make it back on the slopes of Vail this winter as well.
Okay, and opening day is the 12th.
Yep, absolutely.
A little earlier than normal.
They might have to make an appearance. We might have to get an interview with them.
Oh yeah. They might have to try to have the first share.
Talk about that would be pretty good. That would be really good. Maybe you guys would just save us a spot in line.
Yeah, totally. All right, so and then Chris, real quick, new Ski Town All-Star big news. What's going on with your store? And you're located right near the Vail Daily offices in Eagleville.
We're across the street from the Vail Daily, right on the Green Mile there, and we're lucky enough to move into the space next to us, and we now have an entire ski shop full of hard goods, skis, bindings. We're going to be doing all hand tunes, mounting, and some other. Our sign on the outside says "Other Rad SHIT." So we've got some cool full tilt operate booties, but just a mix of really cool stuff in there. So it should be a fun spot to go and hang out and get all your the local shop.
Yeah, definitely.
Drive right up, get your stuff and go.
Yeah, definitely. And these guys have been in the business, been around, know so many people. It's just fun. It's glad to see that you guys were able to make that expansion. Check out the Ski Town All Stars Instagram. I'm not sure if Emma found it, but where did you find the Hey Kool-Aid guy costume?
Oh, so that was
Emma,
part of
try to find that video. It's the big Kool-Aid, the big red guy, and he's running through a wall.
Yeah, so that was part of our office expansion. We just kind of think of dumb things, and that was one of them. And just, Amazon, Kool-Aid Man suit, and we had one of our employees just run through the wall. We had one take, and we nailed it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you saw the other opening we did. It was a little meme about I-70, and like the traffic and stuff. That one's pretty funny too.
Well, I saw your one about mudslides.
Yeah, that's our new not so funny joke. Whenever it rains, we make frozen mudslides.
Yeah, and you go to the neighboring liquor store. You're supporting Pier 13.
We did, in fact. That was an expensive morning.
It was morning too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
oh my gosh.
It started to rain at like 11 a.m., so we had to get it done.
Yeah, get it done.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, yeah. Emma, did you find that? Did we find?
We're watching the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, we're watching the Kool-Aid Man right now. I love it. He might have to come out for Halloween.
Yeah, no, I mean he's gonna for sure. Misty Wendy, Kool-Aid Man is.
He's part of the character.
It's funny because like we know the Kool-Aid Man, but some of the younger people like don't know the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
But like we're gonna make sure people know it.
Yeah. You know what? Just Google an old Kool-Aid commercial. Hey, Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so if we want to follow you, you've got a couple of different great ways. Ski Town All Stars, of course.
Yep, at Ski Town All Stars. I'm CJ Bevo on Instagram.
How about does Kona have her
Koa
own?
does not have her own one. She's kind of on mine. I've got too many accounts from too many companies. And things that I have that I should have had. She probably would have been pretty famous.
We're now watching your viral video.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Little sneak preview of tonight.
Yeah, don't show the whole thing. Take it down. Don't take it down. Okay, awesome. Well, no, this is so fun. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're getting recognized because you've got a lot of creativity.
Yeah, we're trying to create our own content and not just share content. And it's I get made fun of for always having my phone on and always filming, but when you get some cool things like so.
I'll leave you with this. Search for the way people carry their skis. That's a really funny one that they did. All right, Chris, thanks so much for your time this morning.
Awesome.
Chris, Ski Town All Stars. Check it out, CBS tonight, 9 p.m. to see the whole video of Koa and Indigo. Koa just stable. Yeah. Indigo bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Crazy one.
Absolutely. She's a crazy one.
Okay.
All right, you too. Thank you very much. And also, Chris, thank you so much for the collaboration that you did with Squash Blossom for my sweet hat that I've been rocking all summer long. Awesome. Love it. Yeah, super cute. Got some sweet style. Love supporting our local business and love seeing how you are going viral everywhere. And congratulations on the shop and all the new ventures for this winter. So thanks so much, you two. All right, we're going to let you go. And coming up next, we are going to take another quick break here. And then we're going to talk about what's going on with your weekend weather. We also have some fun events that are taking place in Beaver Creek. And we are going to make sure that you are looking good while you're out there for all your weekend activities with Eyepieces of Vail, making sure that you're protecting those eyes and so much more still to come in the last 10 minutes of our show today. So stay with us.
Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together. Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith & Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Okay, so being that it's Friday, I feel like we should probably chat a little bit with our chatters out there. And Meredith. So she says, I love the movie. Fantastic. Is it fungi? Fungi. I should have. Emma. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Eugenia said fungi, but Emma and I both said fungi. So we'll see. Whatever. Chat how do you say it? But anyway, just wanted maybe we could go and actually see Eugenia. We could ask her this in person tomorrow. Well, via Zoom tomorrow. She's going to be chatting in from her ranch on the western slope. But man, there are still spots available for the speakers. And tickets available at part of the Mushroom Wild Food Festival at Eagle for tomorrow. But I did want to talk about also what's going on with your weekend weather. So we have beautiful sunshine in store for us all weekend long. Highs will be in the upper 70s. If you're going to be at higher elevations, it's going to be in the mid 80s if you're going to be in Eagle and in Gypsum for the weekend. But sunshine really for the next 5 days, very consistently. And it looks like for today, our humidity is about 76% and visibility perfect, 10 miles. Our moon phase, it's a waning gibbous moon this evening, and we have just a slight little bit of wind that's going to be out there. So, nice little breeze that will accompany you on all of your activities. And we are going to be seeing that sunset again happening at 7:45 p.m. this evening. And it's all brought to you by Carrots and Vail. They're celebrating 50 years of making those heirlooms. And my goodness, they do such a good job. If you haven't been in before, go say hello to Dan, Talene, and the entire team. And get ready for some cooling off about this time next week, according to the forecast right now. Em and I are both just just celebrating just a little bit and preparing for more of those pumpkin spice lattes. But in the meantime, lots of sunshine, gorgeous weather ahead. Now, for today, if you want to get out and do a little yoga first thing this morning, they're doing it free from 9 to 10 a.m. this morning at Beaver Creek. So they do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right down in the little plaza where they have all the live music. And this is something that they partner up with Lole, and it's really a great experience to enjoy not only just moving your body, but to be able to do it in that gorgeous setting and looking at those bluebird skies this morning. And then they also have live music going on from 4 to 6 tonight. And don't forget that Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest is coming up the first weekend in September. So get those dirndls and lederhosen ready and get maybe practice some Stein hoisting with your coffee cups. Get those arm muscles working really good. But excited for that to happen. If you want the full schedule, you can go to beavercreek.com/events for more information. Okay, I believe that it's about that time. Should check in with Tricia again. Is she ready? Okay, so Tricia has now made her way. She's been running literally like all over Vail this morning, and she's made her way over to Eyepieces of Vail. Oh, good morning. There's Tricia and Natasha. Hello, ladies. Where are you? Which store are you at?
Okay, we are in one of the 7 locations of Eyepieces. We're in their brand new location. This is Eyepieces Sport in the Sun and Up. We're right next to Luca Brunodue, across from La Bottega and the Alpenrose. But yes, Natasha greeted me this morning and she said, we're talking about Varney because they have a trunk show tomorrow and Sunday. And Varney, this is an awesome brand, and it's kind of made a comeback, right?
Definitely has. It was very popular in the 80s. A lot of people come in and they're very excited. They're like, this was my very first pair of like really nice sunglasses. Like, it's crazy to see them again. So it's really exciting seeing people get really nostalgic about it.
Yeah.
And they've definitely made a comeback.
And that's the thing, you saved your money to get the Varney glasses, or you bought the t-shirt instead because you couldn't afford the glasses. But just some of their styles are super fun, super classic. And I like this one because it does have the little shields on the side, but it looks like everything is removable too.
They are, so it's very versatile. You can take off the side shields and the front piece. But if you want to go a little sporty, you want to have that sun protection, that wind protection, you want to go biking, but you want to look fashionable and have great lenses, Varney is the way to go for sure.
Okay, perfect. And then I do remember this style.
Yep,
this
we have the classic cat eye for sure.
Yeah, and that lens, it's like this yellow lens.
Such a vibrant lens. It's really beautiful looking through it, looking at the landscape and riding your bike down the road with it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, even just the store. I mean, just wow.
The clarity on the lenses is really amazing.
Yeah.
Some of the best lenses on the market, honestly.
Okay. And then this one, super sporty. All right, and look at the strap as well.
Yep, comes with that nice wrap.
Yeah, so this is great for biking. Nice and lightweight too. And this is pretty cool. Look at this.
Those are
moves
also
with
removable.
you. Okay, so you can take these off if you just get done with the bike ride. Or
And
you
those are
don't need
nice if
them.
you want to have a nice protection with that base curve, so it gives that curve around your face, covers your eyes on the side without having to wear side shields.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, that's a
nice
look for sure.
wrap lens. Perfect. Okay, and then Ashley, this is just for you with the chill in the air. I said, can we show a goggle? And this is a pretty new line of goggles, right, Natasha?
Yes, it is. Unique is a pretty great brand. Lindsay Vaughn is involved with Unique. She features some beautiful designs. I mean, especially if you're trying to look fashionable on the mountain and have great lenses, Unique is the way to go. They offer some that don't come with two lenses, so you have that nice studded style on the frame, or there are options with two lenses, so you can swap it out, easy magnetic interchange.
I love the gold.
Lens
Very
of the
fun.
day.
Okay, now let's do our lens of the day. So I had Natasha pick it out for us today, and we're gonna have a lot of sunshine, not only today, but throughout the weekend.
Exactly. So I decided to go with Montclair, a nice mirrored lens. When you have a nice mirror on there, it kind of offers a little more protection and a little more glare resistance. And these are also polarized, so if you plan on spending any time in the water, you definitely want to have those polarized glasses.
We were out on the water with fly fishing outfitters, and we had polarized lenses. It's so cool what you can see.
It makes
without.
such a difference, like taking them on and off, being able to see the fish and like the depth of the water. It's really cool.
And awesome. Okay, Montclair, they just did a trunk show the other week, so they've got plenty of fun things to show you. So the trunk show for Varney is going to happen tomorrow and Sunday. Tell us about the times and the locations.
So tomorrow we have it here at Sun and Out from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And then on Sunday we have it from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock at Lion's Head.
All right, Natasha, thanks for coming in
Thank
today.
you.
So this location, we're at the Sun and Out in Vail Village. They also have one across from Solaris in Village Center at the top of Bridge Street. You're over in Lion's Head. You're over in Beaver Creek. You got Edwards.
We got Summit Snowmass.
And then one at
well.
Snowmass. Okay, so Ashley, any questions? Do you want me to pick up a pair of these
Yes,
for
please.
you?
You know me so well. Yep. Thank you so much for also featuring a goggle. Em and I both were like, really, those are gorgeous, by the way. Lindsay Vaughn with the style. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, can't wait to be wearing those on November 12th. Thank you, Tricia. If you want to just, just bring those back with you. All right. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate it. And talk about great style, man. The Montclairs and don't you just want to go and get like every single one of those? I just want to at least try them all on. So again, easy to do over at Eyepieces. Okay, we're going to let them go. And then we are going to take another look at what's going on with your weather. So a lot of bright sunshine. So you're going to want to make sure that you are protecting your eyes like Natasha was just talking about. So maybe having that Montclair mirrored lens for today would be ideal because we are really looking at not even a whole lot of cloud cover until maybe like Tuesday of next week. It looks like we're going to be seeing just bright, sunny, clear skies for the entire weekend, and those temperatures just staying pretty consistent. So in the upper 70s in Vail, in the 80s in Gypsum and in Eagle, and we are going to be seeing just a slight breeze out there. And it's all brought to you by the Possibilities in Avon, the weekly art expo. And this coming Wednesday is the last one of the season because guess what? This Wednesday is September 1st. I don't know how that happened, but here we are. So it will be your last opportunity to discover that next masterpiece. And you can go to avonpossibilities.com to learn more information, but it goes on from 11 to 4 o'clock on Wednesdays. They have featured artists every week. They have live music. And again, this coming Wednesday will be your last opportunity to do that. And, just looking at the extended forecast, it looks like we're going to have beautiful weather really for the next, 7 days. And then maybe, just maybe by next Thursday and Friday, we'll start to see things cool off once again. So thank you so much to Avon Possibilities. Okay, we're going to take another quick break. And then coming up, we're going to be closing out this Friday edition of Vail Daily Live.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Just jamming out there to our commercials. Also, John Bonner, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend in North Carolina. I hope it's not super duper hot there. I know, probably totally is. But thank you so much for joining us this morning. And also, I want to say thanks to all of you who have already voted for your favorites as part of our Best of the Vail Valley. This is open through September 6th. So it's coming up pretty quickly, that deadline. But the thing is, our local businesses, this is a really big deal to them. This is really how you show them that you appreciate them. And especially just given the things that we have all survived together in the past year, to be able to say thank you by voting for your favorite business, it really goes a long way. And it's something that people look for as far as a benchmark of like, okay, this business has been voted on by the locals, by the visitors. You don't have to live here to be able to vote. So if you do have a favorite, even John, I would love to know what your favorite restaurants are while you're here. But make sure to just submit that vote. It means a lot to our local community. So make sure to participate. And we're going to send things out to our girl, Tricia. Have you caught your breath yet, girl? Like, man, Blake, are you okay? Like, he's
Yeah,
still upright. The camera's still upright.
we
Thumbs
are
up
okay.
from Blake.
I know. I was looking at my camera, my phone. I'm like, oh wow. When I watch, I'm like, wow, this morning has flown by.
Mhm.
But hey,
Tracking
actually,
your step.
I thought I would do something really quick. So on the cover of the Vail Daily,
Oh no. Oh, are we losing you?
a
Oh,
different.
oh
Can
shoot.
you hear me?
We're
Oh,
losing you just a little bit. Okay, wait, you're back. You're back. All right.
oh, okay,
Keep going.
okay, all right. So I don't know if you saw on the Vail Daily the other day, but we had a close up of them cleaning this
Ah,
sculpture, which is here at Solaris. So they're restoring this back to its kind of the original colors, the original intent, and so they're busy working on this. This debuted in 2010 when Solaris was complete. So I guess it's already 11 years. It's hard to believe, but yeah. So
wow.
they're kind of just sprucing things up here.
Oh
They're
yeah, oh, I
cleaning
see
the
that.
gallery.
Okay. A
Yeah,
good job,
yeah,
Emma, pulling up the cover from the other day. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, so
yes.
restoring back to its original beauty. My goodness, what a project.
I know, I know. So I just saw them, and I'm like, okay, I gotta tell Ashley about this. That's what's going on.
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah,
It's
I
not
had
gonna.
no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got that little bit of a delay, so I'm stepping all over you. Okay, Trisha, before we let you go, can you guys show us one last weather before we send folks out on their weekend?
Okay, it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you know what? I just spotted the moon. Okay, so this thing has been keeping me up the last couple nights. But look at the clear skies, and then can you see that
Oh, we
little
can
moon?
see it up
I think.
there. We can see it.
Is it waning? Is that what they call it when it's
Yes.
waxing versus waning? I think it's waning right now. But actually, just nothing but blue skies. I've taken off the jacket. Really, not much of a breeze, and we're gonna see nothing but beauty up on the mountain for pretty much the whole weekend. Our temperatures are gonna be nice and comfortable. 70s, 80s, overnight lows back down to the 40s and the where you're at. But put on well before you go outside, and then stop by Eyepieces. Check out the Varney Trunk Show tomorrow and Sunday. They'll have it right there at the sport location on Saturday, and then on Sunday it's going to move down to the Lions Head location.
Awesome. Well, it looks stunning out there. Thank you so much to Liv Sotheby's International Realty. They're Colorado's leading real estate firm, and you can contact one of their Vail Valley broker professionals today. They'll help you live the life you love. And Tricia, you're freezing a little bit, so I'm going to let you go. You and Blake, thank you so much for hustling so hard this morning and all of those great interviews. And have a great weekend. Also, big thank you to Tricia for her weekend picks. If you didn't catch those, vaildaily.com is where you can find them online or also in the paper. Yeah, girl, you're freezing. You're freezing a little bit, but we'll take you out, let you guys go. But yes, check out her weekend picks. Really, she works so hard on picking the best of the best. So make sure that you take a look at those. But again, feel free to subscribe, to chat with us each and every morning. We are live from 7:30 to 8:30. And if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, you can use the comment feature to join the chat like John did this morning and like Meredith. And please let us know where you're chatting from and what you're up to. And I know, oh gosh, wait, go back to the chat real fast, Emma. And then also to Peggy. I mean, she's gonna be here tomorrow from Indiana. So Peggy, let us know what you're up to. Let us know how you're enjoying it. We'd love to see photos or just know what you're doing while you're here in town. Okay, we have another great show in store for you tomorrow. I'm gonna be back here. I'm gonna be filling in for Mayor tomorrow on the show. So I think I'm gonna be doing some things up at Beaver Creek. We'll see. We'll check that rundown and find out. But we'll have Ty back here in the studio, and we'll have a wonderful show showcasing the Vail Valley for you this weekend. But have a wonderful Friday, and we'll see you back here live at 7:30 tomorrow morning.